But the stretch that we're going to do is for the earth element, and those are the meridians of stomach and spleen. So earthy types, all about nurture and nourishment. Yes, of other people, but don't forget about yourself. So earth people tend to have a really solid, comforting, strong presence to them, a bit like a kind of, like a mountain, kind of immovable, very secure. If you're ever having a little bit of a dilemma, it's usually your earth friend that you're going to reach out to and call for comfort. And because of that, earth types need to be quite careful about how much they take on, and they need to be quite careful not to neglect themselves, as they're usually too busy running around after other people. So let's top up our own earth energy. So for this stretch, it can be quite tricky for a lot of people. So as I say, we're going to look at a few adjustments for it as well. So I'm going to show you the traditional stretch first of all, and then a few adaptations. So first of all, we're going to sit down so that we're sitting between our feet. And then we're just going to gradually take ourselves back to whatever position is comfortable for us. So for some people, this in itself can be quite strong on the knees. So never go to a point with any of these stretches where you feel pain or discomfort. That's not what we're aiming for. And never go to a place where your breath doesn't flow evenly and smoothly. So we're always looking for a place of comfort and enjoyment in our stretches. So if this is feeling quite good, we can place our hands behind us and we can come back. If that is feeling okay, we can come down onto the elbows. And if even that feels quite nice, we can continue back down all the way to the floor, lying down fully. Maybe the arms above the head, by the sides, wherever's comfortable for you. A few things to note on this stretch is watch out for any pinching in the lower back. If you have the flexibility to be on the floor but you have a mild pinch here, try tucking your tailbone towards your knees or towards this side here. And that will just usually ease out any discomfort that's lingering in the lower back. If you are going all the way to the floor, watch out that your knees don't lift up off the floor. We want to keep them nice and flat to the futon or to the yoga mat. So this is the first variation of this stretch. And to come out of this variation, you're just going to brace yourself on your hands, coming up slowly to the elbows, slowly to the hands, and then using the forearms on the front of the legs just to walk down a little bit. You can also make this a little easier on yourself by lying back onto some cushions or pillows. Or I quite like to use a rolled up futon because that's quite firm. So you can also do the exact same, but coming in between the feet, pillows, cushions, or a futon here, and then just coming back and relaxing into that pose. And then a final variation for people who perhaps don't want to lie down in that pose is it can be done standing. And to do it standing, we're going to bring up the foot. You can brace yourself on the wall and stretching it out to opposite sides. You can't really see me on the video here, but what I'm doing is standing and stretching opposite sides, like so. So now let's do that earth stretch together. Sitting in between the feet or standing, and going to whatever level is most comfortable for you. And this will vary from day to day, from hour to hour. So maybe reclining back. But whatever version of the pose that you've chosen, breathing deeply again into Hara, into that lower belly. Feeling the breath flow easily. Feeling that opening on the front body. The front of the hips opening and relaxing. front of the chest lifted towards the heavens. And feeling nurtured and nourished in this pose. When you're ready, we're going to breathe in to come up and just gently coming out of whatever version of the pose you've chosen. And then coming to sit in Seiza, so that's just kneeling position like so, using the forearms to walk down the front of the quads, the front of the thighs.